All are supportive and nutritive for the nerve cell. The types of the neuroglia of the central nervous system are four: astrocyte, repeat with me, oligodendrocyte, ependymal cell, microglia. And what is the neuroglia of the peripheral nervous system? Satellite cell and Schwann cell. Again, notice with me the presence of the nerve cell, and those are the neuroglial cell which support what? Which support the nerve cell. Neuroglia, we have the cells responsible for myelin formation, like Schwann cell in the peripheral nervous system, oligodendrocyte in the central nervous system. Also one of the neuroglia like ependymal cell, which lines the ventricles of the brain and aids in the formation of the cerebrospinal fluid brain barrier. Also we have astrocytes for aid in the formation of the blood-brain barrier, which to protect our brain from the toxic substance and drugs. Also we have microglia, these small branches, this small cell which have small branches, which is responsible for phagocytosis and remove if any debris present in the brain. The astrocyte is the largest neuroglial cell. We have two types, protoplasmic type and fibrous astrocyte. Protoplasmic and fibrous astrocyte have branches which is end with feet. Its feet is present around the blood vessels. The feet of the astrocyte ends in the blood vessels. This is the blood vessels. So we have two types, protoplasmic and fibrous astrocytes. Astrocyte aids in the blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain barrier, the barrier between the blood and the brain, prevent the toxic substance to reach our brain. Neuroglial cell, which is responsible for myelin sheath, Schwann cell, and oligodendrocyte. What is the shape of the Schwann cell? It is rounded cell. This cell is branched. Schwann cell present in the peripheral nervous system, oligodendrocyte present in the central nervous system, responsible for myelination of one nodal system, responsible for myelination of many internodal segment and many axons. It forms a neurolimmal sheath. There is no neurolimmal sheath, play very important role in the regeneration of the peripheral nervous system. No regeneration in the central nervous system. Notice with me, this is the axon surrounded by the Schwann cell. This is at one axon, second axon, which was myelinated by the oligodendrocyte. Degeneration and regeneration of the nerve fibers. Damage to the nerves of the central nervous system is permanent, while in the peripheral nerve there is regeneration in the peripheral nervous system. Cut of the peripheral nerve include three sites. Site traumatic degeneration at the site of the injury. It is called traumatic degeneration. Retrograde degeneration occur at the level of the cell body. Wallerian degeneration occur at the distal segment of the cut nerve. Retrograde degeneration, it means affection of what? Affection of the cell body. Affection of what? Affection of the cell body. What is occur in the cell body? There is swelling of the cell, the nucleus become eccentric and pycnotic. There is chromatolysis, which is mean disappearance of the, notice with me, there is disappearance of what? Disappearance of the nasal granules. Notice with me regeneration of the nerve fiber, how occurs. This site called what? Traumatic. This site called what? Retrograde. This site called what? Wallerian degeneration. Okay, how regeneration of the nerve occur? By aid of which cell? By the aid of the Schwann cell. The very important cells which aid in the regeneration of the nerve fibers in the peripheral nervous system. How it aids? It form a tube. Like that, which is act as a guide for the axons to regenerate. It form a tube like that, which aids the regenerating axon to pass in the correct way to reach the end, and by this regeneration occur. Factors affecting regeneration. The presence of the neurolimmal sheath, which is formed by the Schwann cell. Small distance between the two cut ends is very important. The nerve fiber is partially cut, not severely crushed. Also, it's very important there is no infection. As infection leads to the formation of what's called fibrous tissue, which fills the gap between the two ends, and by this there is no regeneration. The factors affecting regeneration, this one is very important to the nerve fibers to regenerate. Thank you very much.